you. Hey, messy. Look at you, just as messy as you want to be. I know why you're here, aren't we all? I'm Shade ready. Let's get right into the story time. But just know, when I put on my shade blockers, this gonna save a lot of feelings. Gonna keep me from saying what I really want to say. So whenever I throw these on, just know. This is about my first experience talking to somebody with a baby mama. Or should I say baby mamas? Ooh, ghetto. Fill me up, guys. So I'm gonna give him a name really quickly. We're gonna call him Thrill, because he took me on a ride, okay? That thing was toxic. I guess I can start by telling y'all how we met. So at the time I was 19 years old, and this particular day I was just going to Walmart, just driving, honey. I just got my car, fresh on the street. So I'm in Walmart minding my business, and I'm looking for some Oreos. So I just hear this deep voice behind me, honey. Thomas-san, hey, you need help? I turned around and was like, oh, I'm just looking for the Oreos. Real quick, not stun him, honey. Minding business. Minding business. He like, oh, it's right there. I'm like, oh, thank you. So I get the Oreos. I'm walking off, slowly. He come back around the corner, I guess looking at me like, let me go ahead and holler at Shouty. So he like, hey. I'm like, huh? He like, what's your name? I like Brianna. He like, how old you is? 19. I'm like, how old you is? How old you is? The fuck? He like 26. And I'm like, you're older. Daddy vibes, daddy-ish, zaddy. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And so he was like, I can get your number? I'm like, yes, you can or whatever. So then I walked off or whatever, and we started texting. And that's when I was like, ooh, I didn't ask you for your name. And he told me his name through the text messages. And then I just asked, you got kids? He said, yeah, 2. I was like, 2. Okay, whatever. This is new. I'm ready for this. I'm grown. I'm 19 years old. That's when I was like, how many baby mamas you got? 2. Okay, I'm good. I'm grown. That's how I felt at the time. So, after that, we've been texting, talking, getting to know each other. Oh, that's when we started seeing each other. He like, pull up. It's a pull up on her, it's a little pull up. Girl, I used to pull up on that thing. So yeah, like we started getting closer, and like we used to go eat, we used to go ride around the city. Oh my God, I was such a bad girl. He used to take me by the gas station and ask me, what you want out here? Woo! I want a Gatorade and some Doritos. So, like months passing and we getting closer. I never really got into his baby mama situation, although he used to tell me little things like, yeah man, like she ain't let me see my child. But I know the games dudes play, like they'll try to down like their baby mama to make the current girl feel good. But I never been the insecure type. Like if a dude tell me he got a baby mama to this day, it don't put no type of oomph in my heart unless I see something that I do not approve of, or unless she effing with me, period. So anyway, like we getting closer or whatever. So that's when, feelings started getting into it. I mean, he probably just looking at me like, girl, you're 19 years old, baby. You might look play to her, huh? So like I said, we used to always go by the gas station. That was our little date. And every time he used to go in, I noticed he never like took his phone. His phone was unlocked. So I guess him not being sneaky with his phone is a good sign, which it was for me. So this one particular day, I became curious. Like I really want to know, like, what's the relationship? Do y'all flirt? Do y'all still F around? Do you go sneak and see her? So I looked through the phone, baby number 1. The messages was actually mediocre. It was just like, hey, I'm coming to get my son. Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm coming. And I'm going through like months and months. So I was real comfortable with baby mama number 1. She was cool. Like she seemed like, bitch, I don't care. Come get your son. I need a break. Boom. You know how mama should be. Like, come get your damn son. Baby mama number 2. Guess what her name was? I don't want to put nobody's name out there like that. So we gonna call her Twin. She had my name. Her name was mine. So I'm reading their messages really quickly, and she just cussing him out like, no, you can't get my son. I knew that mother heifer, she was a problem. But I still didn't feel insecure, y'all. I didn't see no flirt messages. I didn't see nothing that made me be like, So I'm just like, cool. He come out You know, I play it off like, hey, oh, you got my stuff, thank you. So let's fast forward. At this time, we've been talking for like 6 to 7 months, and my birthday was coming up, and he kept asking me like, what you want to do for your birthday? Like, do you have plans? And you know, I'm finna be 20 years old, and I'm like, no, I just want to be with you because you're like the only person I talk to. And he was like, cool. My birthday was on the Classic. If you're watching this and not from Birmingham, Alabama, it's like this big old function that goes on in the city. It's cars everywhere, big rims and banging music and football games and bands, okay? It's a big deal. So I'm like, yeah, like my birthday on Classic, we can roll out. So that day, it was Classic day, it was my birthday. I meet him over his house to get in his car. So I noticed he was on his phone texting real fast. I'm like, you okay? He's been arguing on his phone all day, and I'm like, okay, because he never really did that around me, of course, but I knew baby mama number 2 really did give him hell. So I'm like, okay, cool, like, is everything good? He was like, yeah, man, like, we finna enjoy our night, but we finna have fun. I'm in his car, everything seems to be going good. He's outside talking to his friends. Next thing I know, 15 minutes roll by. This is where everything gets a little like, oh my freaking God, what the hell is going on? So this one, I'm like, everything just feels weird. Like, why everybody looking this one particular way? And like I said, it was getting dark. I noticed he was kind of squinting his eyes. I swear to God, I seen this. Put on the glasses now. I swear to God, I seen this big chunk of a woman running down the sidewalk, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? So 3 are running around the car, hurry up and get into it, locked it just in time. As soon as he locked it, this girl is banging on the door like, do on my side of the door, tugging, trying to open up my side of the door. Open up this motherfucking door, open. And I'm like, what the hell? Then that's when he was panicking. He couldn't drive off because he was panicking so hard, like he was trying to hurry up and, you know. So that's when he drove off, skirted like, so I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck happened? What happened? This is my big day. I did not react like that. So let me show y'all how I really reacted. Are you freaking serious? Are you serious? Oh my God. Who the hell was that? Was that your baby mama? He was like, yeah, man, on God, bro. I didn't even know she was gonna do that. Like, bro, man, Bree, I'm so sorry, man. And I'm like, oh my God, take me home. I'm ready to go home. Cause she scared the hell out of me. How she was just put on your glasses, stop. Running so fast, and the way she pulled on my door, I thought that was it, bro. I thought that was it. This around the time I was soft. Don't get it twisted, honey. She's ready. But around this time, I wasn't about that life. Like, I wasn't used to that. I just really thought if that door was unlocked, I just know she would have grabbed my little ass, threw me on the sidewalk, and started beating the hell out of me. So I'm in the car telling him I'm ready to go home. Meanwhile, we still not parked outside his house, right? We just riding around. So y'all, he finally calmed me down. So I'm thinking we about to head straight to the function. How about he say, oh, I left my aux cord. Your aux cord? Forget that. We can go buy one. Like, do we gotta go back to your house? I'm just talking ish. I'm like, bro, if she's back there, I'm going to whip her butt. I'm going to get out and beat her up. He like, do it then. I'm like, you know what? Do we gotta go back to the house? Like, do we have to? Why? I'm making up excuses because I'm just like, I don't have time for this ghetto mess. So he like, nah, bro, you good, bro. I don't think she there. So we go back by the house. I'm just like, oh my God, you don't see anything. So he gets out the car wasting time because his homeboys cannot believe what just happened, right? They like, bro, like, what was that, bro? Like, dang, I did not see her coming. Like, oh my God. I'm saying that he just out there lollygagging. Boy, go get this aux cord so we can get out. So how about he go in the house, get the aux cord. As soon as he come out the house, guess who's there outside? Her. Mind you, I didn't even much see her. I just know as soon as he came out the house, I see him looking and yelling at somebody. He like, bro, you better not come down here. I'm like, oh my God, she's back, you know, God. So she's yelling, you gonna choose her over me? Yeah, you gonna choose these girls over me? Next thing I know, she started coming closer to the car, I guess. He goes over to the driver's side and pulls out a gun. Like, you come down here, you touch her, bro, I'ma shoot you. I'ma shoot you. And I'm like, I'm just like, no. I'm like, no, put the gun down. Don't shoot her. Like, why you threatening to shoot her? She started getting scared, like screaming, like, oh, now you want to shoot me over her? You want to shoot me? And he just, bro, you come down here, you try to touch her, I'ma shoot you. And I know some girls looking at this like, ooh, Bree, that's energy though. That's, ooh, energy. You know, the Scorpio in me, the deepness, the dark side of me, deep down, I was like, shoot her. Yeah, I like that. I'm in the car screaming, almost in tears, like, take me home, bro. You threatened to shoot her now. I don't have time. I don't want to be, you know, included in this. Mind you, my car was right there. I was praying to God she didn't know what car I was driving, because I felt like she would have busted my window. So I couldn't just run out and go to my car and drive off, because honey, she was out there. I think I was more so scared because of her size, and she was like 28 at the time. I was 19, but now I'm a firecracker. I don't care. Age, size, what's up? It's up in the stuff. Yeah, so I was like, oh my God. So that's when she finally drove off. Well, come to find out, honey, she didn't drive off. Her friend drove. Where the hell is your glasses? Come on. Baby, she didn't drive off, honey. She had to get a ride over there. Just thinking, honey, you had the means to even drive over there. Oh yeah, she started yelling. You got that ugly girl up in the car. Honey, ugly, let's talk. Can we really talk? Ugly? You seen me and your heart dropped, because you knew it was over. Now, let me and my man go to the classic so he can spend coin on me, okay? Yeah, okay, cool. Take him off. But yeah, girl, so I'm just like, this is ghetto. So he gets back in the car. He started back apologizing, like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm just like, nigga, whatever, like, but you know, he has his way of making me just give in, child, just young and stupid and dumb. So we had went out to the classic.
Come on, man. I'm gonna beg him and let you follow me. Go back. Come right back. Hey. Man, that shit spin.
So, like, you'll think after that night, I would not talk to him no more. Like, this boy was so crazy that night, y'all. He was driving on sidewalks. He was hanging out the car, yelling. He was just something different. I never really talked to a dude with, like, a hood side or nothing like that, let alone a baby mama drama. But at the same time, it was exciting because I just never experienced it. Like, the gas station rides. I keep bringing up the gas station like there's something. Or just like how protective and clingy he was over me. It was just like I was kind of like his little baby. I was in daycare when he was born. Hell, a few months down the line, I stopped talking to him. That's when I was getting older. I was maturing. And I'm like, this is not the life I want to live. You know, it became a point. It's like, bro, like, what are we doing? Like, we're just talking. We're just doing the same things every day. Emotionally, nothing was growing. And I was just like, you was fun while it lasted, dude. And mind you, the girl, I don't know how her face looked to this day. I just know, like, it was a big chunk of woman who was finna beat the hell out of me. And I was not even in love with him. Like, he was just somebody I just loved being around because he was just all so new to me. I didn't have any more baby mama issues the months after we were talking. But we just faded off. And it's kind of like we acted like we was in a relationship, but we never really set any boundaries. So just to give y'all the update, y'all probably want to know, like, where is he now? I think right now he probably 31 years old, and I don't know what the hell that man is. I don't know that man.
I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
I know 2 years after we stopped talking, he did hit me up, which I was like, who number? Who is this? And I came back to see him one time. I seen him and was like, you don't have anything for me. Like, I don't have no feelings towards you. You was just a fun ride at the time of my life. And you would think I would not talk to anybody else with a baby mama, but it's so crazy because literally 6 months after I was talking to him, I met another dude at my job with a baby mama. Now this situation, she didn't have no problem with me because the gag is she didn't know about me. To be continued. See you next time.